All right, good morning and happy Tuesday, everybody. We are live talking about a few things. We have Tropical Storm Francine in the Gulf of Mexico. That'll impact mostly Louisiana through tonight and Wednesday. On our side of the storm here in San Antonio, South Texas, the coastal bend, we'll see a few high surf conditions and a few showers offshore, but most of the moisture will be farther east away from us, and we'll see more of the same we've been seeing the last couple of days. Warmer temperatures for sure, but clear skies, a lot of sunshine through the weekend, and very minimal rain chances here in San Antonio. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask away, contribute to the conversation, leave a comment down below. We'll be talking all things weather for the next 10 to 15 minutes before Ken's 5 News at noon. And I'll be there as well doing another forecast for you on CBS. So just, again, guys, this is a great way to ask questions and talk all things weather with yours truly, Brian Shoptaw. All right, hello from Louisiana, from Monica. Hey there, Monica. Hope you're having a wonderful Tuesday. I know you're probably bracing for Francine. That's going to be a hurricane either by today or tomorrow morning. It's expected to make landfall in Louisiana midday tomorrow. So between lunchtime and the afternoon, I think that's when Francine will move on shore. Between Category 1 and Category 2 status, that's winds over 74 miles an hour and a lot of rainfall. And then it'll move farther north, and we'll show you the forecast track in just a bit. First and foremost, in San Antonio, it's been a nice several days. This past weekend was perfect. We saw highs in the 80s and lower 90s, which was below average. So what you're seeing right here, the blue numbers represent anything that's below the September average. Remember, it's still summertime, and temperatures have been cooler than normal in the mornings and afternoons. So the last 8 days, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I just want to make sure. Last 8 days have been below average. The first day of September was warm, 96. Now this is important because the next several days, I think, because of the western side of Francine moving into Louisiana, where we're located, we'll see drier conditions, and that'll help temperatures really start to climb into the middle 90s. So today, 91, 92, but by Thursday and Friday and Saturday, we're looking at mid to upper 90s. So the heat will return. And remember, again, it's still summer. Fall doesn't officially start until September 22nd, and that's when we start to get more frequent cold fronts moving through. So hopefully we get some more. Any long-range outlook on winter season for SA from David? Not yet. If I were to say anything, we're trending into a weak to moderate La Nina, and what that typically means on average, very broad look at winter. Cooler and wetter in December, January, and February. Is that every La Nina? No, but that is the typical trend with a long-range outlook we're looking at. So we'll have more details on that in the coming weeks and coming months. As soon as we enter fall, we're still in summer, so we're thinking ahead, though. That's a good thing. Mando, we're always missing the good rain. I know. All the rain's going to be towards Houston and most importantly Louisiana, where, by the way, their average rainfall, for example, in Houston is like 50 to 55 inches, where in the city here in San Antonio is like 30. So it's just a different climate in southeast Texas and Louisiana. They just get more rain because it's more humid. They're on the warmer side of the Gulf of Mexico, and that'll lead to more rain. 83 outside, 83 at Helotes, 79 at Bandera, 82 at Hondo, 83 at Lavernia, 85 at Pleasanton. 70s in the Hill Country feels phenomenal in Fredericksburg and Kerrville right now with a north and northeast light wind. Not as breezy today, but occasional wind gusts near 15 and 20 miles an hour. A light breeze from the north. That's keeping humidity in check. And today's high, 91 to 92. Mostly sunny, a couple of high altitude clouds around, but going to be overall a nice day. It'll be warm. Now, if you look closely at this graphic, on the upper left-hand corner, it shows average high. That's 91. We'll be right around that today. So it's going to be a normal day in the mid of September. So something to just keep in the back of your mind. If we hit 94, 95, 96, that's warmer than average. But the last 7 days have been like near 90 and cooler. So we've been a lot cooler than average. Satellite radar, quiet, but when you look offshore, you can actually see the center of Francine. The outer bands of rain are now moving towards Corpus Christi, Matagorda Bay, the valley. So if you have any friends or family, or if you're traveling down there today, tonight, tomorrow morning, that's where the weather will be a little bit more active and unsettled. We're expecting some decent rain from Victoria to Corpus Christi down to maybe Raymondville and Harlingen. But again, this system is going to move fast, so flooding will not be a threat. Just know that if you're traveling down I-37 or to the valley, there will be a couple of showers out there, some tropical downpours. But bracing for impact is central and eastern Louisiana. As you can see, as we zoom out, you can see the eye or the sensor of circulation of Francine on radar. So let's take another look at infrared. You can see radar indicating obviously the lower to mid-level moisture. Infrared shows you the higher cloud tops, and that's indicative of stronger tropical development. If you're seeing those vibrant colors like red, white, and black, those are indicating a very strong amount of thunderstorms. But this is being slightly torn apart. You can see kind of the moisture is being taken away from it, especially on that northeastern quadrant of Francine. But the center of circulation is still maybe 50 miles southeast of Brownsville and South Padre Island. But winds are at 65 miles an hour. It's moving northeast at 8. Pressure is coming down slightly. Last night's advisory from the Hurricane Center, I think it was at 994 millibars. Now it's at 988, so it is gradually strengthening. Okay, here's the forecast by, let's rewind this back actually. It's going to make landfall likely between Cat 1, Cat 2 status. That means winds over 90 miles an hour. You can see tropical storm warnings and hurricane watches have already been issued for Louisiana and southeast Texas. This should make landfall sometime midday tomorrow, if anything by 3 and 4 p.m. tomorrow afternoon, again as a Category 1. On the eastern side, near New Orleans and Mississippi, that's where the storm surge threat will be the highest. You'll see as we zoom out, this will weaken rapidly over land as it loses water. And you can see if you're traveling anywhere to, let's say, northern Mississippi, Arkansas, towards Tennessee and Kentucky, that's where the remnants of the system will be. And that'll also contribute to more moisture and rain for that part of the country. Here's a look at a forecast model. Fast forwarding through tomorrow morning, it's offshore. It'll look pretty healthy, I think, by this time tomorrow morning as a Category 1. Notice how San Antonio, Corpus Christi, Houston, we're pretty much on the drier side of the storm. I would say if anyone sees rain, it's Galveston and Houston. A couple of outer bands of rain moving towards them. But again, central and eastern Louisiana getting the brunt of this storm. Winds over 90 miles an hour. I think storm surge forecasts along the coast for New Orleans and Lafayette and the southern parishes of Louisiana, probably on the order of 8 to 12 feet. So that is dangerous storm surge for southeast Louisiana. And then it moves off to the northeast and is just a general rainmaker for the eastern half of the U.S. So we're going to watch that closely. But right now, San Antonio, not going to see any direct impacts here in South Texas. Will it rain during the lunar eclipse on September 17th? It doesn't look like it. I think by the following week, there will be some chances for rain. But by the eclipse time, or by that time frame, September 17th, 18th, it looks like it'll be trending drier, highs near average, lower 90s, and mostly dry. Luis, will we get any rain from the hurricane? Probably not. There may be a stray shower on the outer banks of Francine, Luis, tomorrow, but I think we're primarily mostly dry through Friday, unfortunately. We could use the rain. We could use it, but it looks like all the moisture is just going to be way too far east for us to cash in on any of the rain. Courtesy of this tropical system. Okay, so here's the 14, 92 today, 93 tomorrow. You can see the warming trend taking place. We're approaching 98 on Friday. It's going to be extremely hot on Friday compared to normal temperatures. Near 100 in some areas, especially south of Highway 90 and south of Bexar County. 96 this weekend. Mornings back near average in the middle 70s. So say goodbye to those crisp, nice, comfortable mornings. We're back to more of a mild and humid morning by this week, and I would say by next week, small chance for rain, but nothing too impressive in the forecast. Again, guys, we'll be live on KENS 5 News at noon for another update. Tune into our noon show in the next 20 minutes. We'll leave it on the forecast a little longer, guys. Again, warming temperatures through Friday, drier conditions. Not going to see much rain materialize from Francine in our area. The farther east down I-10 you go towards Houston and towards Lake Charles, that does definitely change through tomorrow and Thursday. So if you have any plans going towards western Louisiana later this week, just know that it'll be a little active, rain will be in the forecast, and it'll be a little unsettled. So have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll see you later.